All right, here we are again. This is Mr. Bauer, and we're talking about Algebra 1, and we're looking at graphing. Yeah, today, graphing linear equations. And the first thing you're going to be asked to accomplish, the first objective that they want you to cover, is to be able to graph an equation like this. X plus y equals 4. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to solve this equation for y. That means we're going to get y by itself. Well, to get this by itself, I have to get rid of this, a positive x here. How do you get rid of it? You subtract it, yes. And when I subtract it, I'm left with y equals 4 minus x. Some people might want to write it as y equals negative x plus 4. That's okay. All right? Well, once we have it solved for y, then we're going to make an xy chart. And we're just going to select whatever x values we want to. I recommend right now that you start out with these 5, okay? From negative 2 to positive 2. And we'll plug in each one of these. Y equals 4 minus negative 2. Well, what is 4 minus negative 2? That's 6. Y equals 4 minus negative 1. Isn't that 5? Y equals 4 minus 0. I think I'm seeing a pattern. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 2. And then I will take those ordered pairs, and what will I do with them? I will graph them. That's right. Okay, so negative 2, 6. Negative 1, 5. 0, 4. 1, 3. 2, 2. Can you see I've got myself a line here? Yeah. All right. So to graph a line, take your equation and solve it for y. Pick some x values, find your y values, plot the points, draw a line through them. All right? That's how we do that. Okay? Solve for y, make your chart, plot the points. All right. Good. Good. Let's look at the second objective. The second thing they're going to want you to do is they're going to want you to graph horizontal and vertical lines. Well, you need to understand that horizontal lines are always going to be y equals a number, and vertical lines are always going to be x equals some number. Okay? So if I was to give you the equation y equals negative 3, that is a horizontal line. Okay? Horizontal means like this, like the horizon, that goes through what? Goes through negative 3. And so that's what that line looks like. Okay? There's no work to do. You just have to memorize. Anytime you see y equals a number, that's a horizontal line. And anytime you see x equals a number, x equals 2, that is a vertical line. Vertical goes up and down. Where does it go through? It goes through 2 on the x-axis. There's your vertical line. Okay? Again, no work to do. You basically have to memorize that. Horizontal lines are y equals a number. Vertical lines are x equals some number. You find that number on the right, on the perspective corresponding axis, and you plot it through. Since it said y equals negative 3, I went to negative 3 on the y-axis and drew a horizontal line. Since it said x equals 2, I went to 2 on the x-axis and drew a vertical line. All right? Good. Horizontal and vertical lines. Now, objective number 3 here, they are going to have you graph a linear function. It's already going to be in slope-intercept form, most likely. Excuse me, you don't even know what that is. It's already going to be solved for y, which is what we did in the last section. And they're going to actually say things like the domain is x is greater than or equal to 0. Well, domain greater than 0. What kind of numbers are greater than 0? Well, positive numbers. Can I use -2 through +2 like I did a little bit ago? Nope. All right. Can I use 0? Yeah, because it says greater than or equal to. I better use numbers like that, right? All right. Let's plug this in. 2 times 0 plus 2. Well, that's 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay? Now, what happens if you do 2 times 1 plus 2? Well, that's 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 times 2 plus 2, 4, 6. I'm seeing a pattern. 2 times 3 plus 2, 6, 8. Anybody want to bet that this is 10? 2 times 4 plus 2, that's 8 plus 2, 10. Very good. And then, graph them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got to go up a little higher there. So 0, 2, 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4, 10. You see it, all right? And there it is. You can draw a much better line than I did. That's great. Okay? They're going to give you a function. The only thing they did different was they limited the domain. They wouldn't let you use negative numbers now. Now, of course, that means we can't come down in here, can we? Okay? So the one question they're going to ask you then is, what's the range? Okay, well, the range are the y values. Okay? And it looks to me like this line is never going to go below, will it ever get, if we can't use these x values, will the y values ever get lower than this 2 right here? Nope, I don't think so. And so I think what you're talking about is all numbers that are greater than or equal to 2. That's the range that's going to go along with this domain. Okay? Kind of interesting there. All right. Very good. You're going to do great. See ya.